Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the new month, the month of September, the month of fire prayers, the month where we have to contend in order to unlock the abundant blessings. You know, I feel like prophesying to somebody. I feel like releasing a prophetic word unto your lives. But then again, I'm reminded that before I can heap another fresh prophecy, do you still remember the prophetic word that was once given unto your life? Do you have a book? Do you have a memory within your heart and your mind, or somewhere where it is written, a prophetic word which you were given? You look at it and you feel like this will not happen. You look at it and you feel frustrated. And sometimes you come to a point where you think that the prophet lied. You think that he spoke presumptuously, or he spoke to entertain you. Child of God, on this first day of September, I've come, yes, with a prophetic word or prophetic instruction. And that word or that instruction that I have for you is to lead you to revisit every prophetic word that was once uttered upon your life, that was declared and proclaimed upon your life. You know, when prophets speak from the throne room of God, it is a room of proclamation. It is a room of revelation. But when I come to you now, where you are right now, create a room for manifestation. At one time in the book of 1 Timothy, chapter number 1, verse 18, Apostle Paul encourages his son in the Lord to say, Timothy, according to the prophecy that was given unto you, you need to contend, you need to fight a good warfare. I want you to understand this day that there is need to defend a prophetic word. There is need for you to continuously fight for that what you believe in, that which was spoken over your life. Why should you fight? The word of God tells us that no word that came from the mouth of the Lord will return void. No word of promise, no word of prophecy will return void. Okay, it has not yet manifested, but that's not the end of it. It has not yet happened, but that is not the end of it. Child of God, your prophetic word is just hovering. It is waiting to manifest. And between you and me, we have to agree here that sometimes when God releases a word, it is up to you, it is up to me to fight for that word. Because every good and perfect word released unto your life, there is an enemy that will never want to see that word manifest. And did you know that your enemy does not rest? Did you know that your enemy has bound himself with an oath that he shall never eat nor drink until he sees your downfall? That's the major reason for you to fight. God is not fighting you. God has not neglected you. The prophet did not lie to you. But there is the need for you as an individual to revisit the book of prophecies, to revisit the spiritual realm, the dreams you had. You wrote them down. Child of God, it's not too late. You can fight for it. Someone is saying, man of God, I'm tired. I've tried, I've waited. For how long should I wait? There is a man in the Word of God by the name Caleb. He got a chance under Moses to have a declaration and a claim to a mountain which was to become his. And at that time, he was only 45 years old. And we hear Caleb 40 years later, where he said to Joshua, give me this mountain. He says, I feel the same energy which I had when Moses the servant declared that this place is mine. Now 40 years later, I still have the energy. My God, child of God, you are empowered to prosper. You are energized to prosper. Never give up on your prophetic word until you realize it, until you get hold of it. My God, just declare and say, I'll fight for my word. I'll defend my prophecy. I'll keep on believing. Child, someone will say, man of God, fighting, is it only physical? There is physical fight. There is mental fight. There is emotional fight. You gotta fight for that which you believe in. For his word will never return void.